Officials include identified 20 victims. Next flare, floods and mudslides. How hit Santa Barbara Shire in California on Tuesday. The flesh of 30-year-old Pinat Suthathipa was found on Sunday afternoon, regional officials told. Mr. Suthathipa's 6-year-old son and 79-year-old dad-in-law, Richard Loring Taylor, were found dead on Tuesday. His couple-year-old child, Lydia, is yet lacking. The flesh of 25-year-old Morgan Corey was found on Sunday night. An 89-year-old man who had famous his date of birth the day up is as well among the corpse. Save teams go on to searching turbid wreckage for survivors. All of such annihilated dead of repeated trauma injuries due to flare flooding in mudslides, onto the Santa Barbara Shire pathologist's office space. It has liberated a listing of the victims who include been identified and restored so distant. The victims involve, the youngest of the victims who include been arranged was 3-year-old Kaylee Benitez, who was one of 4 persons family annihilated as a outcome of the mudslides. 4 persons human beings are yet lacking, regional officials told. Such yet lacking are, the at first rainfall in months inflicted mudslides while it hit land how had been burned by common wildfires in December. Following a fire, burnt flora and carbonized ground build a water supply repellent stratum that blocks water supply uptake. Along in the losing of flora, that leads to an enlarged hazard of mudslides and floods. 100 additional disaster rescuers arriving above the weekend, connecting more than rather than 2,100 staff of regional and domestic agencies, consisting the U.S. Shore Guardsmen, the U.S. Navy and the U.S. Red Crucifix. A representative for the Answer Crew told the EA's force of 3,000 staff was yet in save regime. We yet expect to discover who live, though the chances of how are proper thin, Justin Cooper said, Reuters news story agent. Rescuers Ridge, California landslide crash residents in the town of Montecito, household on 10,000 human beings, include been orderly to evacuation their homes. It is potential how they will be off of their homes for few weeks as the save and restoration efforts get location.